So now we have done the relationship, this one also, like class and class and student class, both relationship is done. Now we need to populate the all the fields as per this diagram. We need to add the respective fields to our tables, and then we will try to uh, perform some end pointer operation on this, and we'll see like it is working or not. So for this purpose, we need to write manually all these fields. Okay. The student table, we are having the three IDs: student name, student roll number, to class ID. This is the class ID. Okay. Then in the classroom, we need to so we need to create the getter setter for all these fields. So here for classroom, we have written, okay, one too many. Then in a student class, okay, let me write. One more thing, like I need to write here the table. Sorry. So I need to write here the, because this is a database table. So I need to write here at the rate entity. And then this is a primary key, class ID. So I'll write at the rate ID. Then inside that we need to write the like generation type equal to, it's directly not coming. Okay, I think next line it will be generated value. In that how we are writing generated value and then strategy equal to. So this we need to give. So that is the basic requirement to make it as a database table. And then table name we can give if we want the, if the same name classroom we will create, then table name, this annotation will not be required. If the different fields will create, then we have to give it. So for now, I will try to take the same name. So I'm commenting this. If you will change the name, then I will put the value here. Okay. Now next thing is the getter setter for all these fields. This will verify like we have added all fields. So class ID, class size, create date. Let's go to the diagram. So for class ID, class size, create date, enrollment date, notes, fee amount, class teacher email, subject. Okay. So up to the class teacher name, I'm taking class ID, class size, create date, update date, enrollment, start date, enrollment, complete date, notes, fee amount, the class table we are checking on. So fee amount, then class teacher name, class teacher email, and subjects. Class teacher name is already there. I'll create a class as a subject. For now, keeping it as blank, later on we'll change. Just we have to focus on for now this classroom, like what all fields needed in the classroom. We need to give the getter setter for that. So classroom we have written. I think all field we have written related to the class. Now what we need, if you see here in the student, so we need the getter setters, these setters and the getters, and what else? We need the toString to print the message in this format, and then we need a private like default constructor, and then if needed parameterized constructor then we'll take. So for now parameterized constructor does not require, so we'll just take these three things for now. Getter setter, so let's create the getter setter here. First I will create the one constructor, default constructor. So source generate constructor from superclass. So this default constructor I am creating, we can keep this blank also, it's not mandatory. So this is known as the default with same name of the class. We need to take as a default constructor, so that in future if we create any object, at least with the help of default constructor with new keyword, we will be able to create the objects. Now next thing is, so this was the default constructor. The next thing is getter setters, and next will be a toString. So for getter setter, let's create the getter setters also. Source, we need to go to right click and source, and then generate getter setters. We need to select all of them. So select all, and then we need to click on the generate. So getter setter generated, but above it should, this line should not be here. It should be on the top of where it is starting up, getter setter. So we have written getter setters now. Now the next thing is a toString. So at last I will go here, write the toString. So toString also generated. Now again it generated above this commented lines. So I'll put that on top. So this is the toString. So now we are done with fields fields of the classroom and its mapping with the student class. It's we have and all fields we have defined. So classroom we are done. In the future, if we need the table name with a different name, then only we'll uncomment this line. But for now, we'll take the same name for the table name also. Okay. Now coming back to the student. So in student class, what other things would be there? Let me check.